Hey guys, welcome to the Scoop with Barb. I'm here to talk today about being woke. They say woke like it's a bad thing and they use it against us. And I don't think there's anything wrong with being woke because it shows compassion and empathy and caring for for the other human beings in the world. And so today we're going to talk about this. What does woke actually mean as far as the definition? In the context of social and political awareness, the other words for woke include aware, conscious, enlightened, socially conscious, and politically correct. Now, the right wants you to think that all the people on the left, all the woke people, all the liberal Democrats are over here talking like, we are all to the farthest left things you can imagine, like the drag queens or the transgender. They want to make everybody out to be this small part of society, which we embrace because we embrace all the people. But they want to make you think that being woke means that you do these things. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with doing these things, but they think there is. And so they think that we're these people on the far left who are doing things that they find terrible, right? They find terrible. And so Democratic core views are things like support programs like Social Security, Medicaid, and food assistance. And we want health care for all, empathy, ensuring everyone gets care, not just the wealthy. And then we want to help people who need help, not to struggle. And like right now, everything that's going on is all about the rich and taking from the poor. I did see where Trump's been ordered to put all these workers back to their jobs. Thankfully, judges are stepping in and stopping these mass layoffs in our government. And we care about that. And people, they want to say, well, they're okay. It's okay because it's all going to be okay in the end. No, it's not necessarily all going to be okay in the end. But back to empathy and being woke and all those things. We are for higher wages, unions, and better working conditions for people. We're for LGBTQ rights. I don't care if you hate the gays. I don't care if you hate the trans. I don't care if you hate any other culture or any race. That's not a Christian-like view, which kind of seems like that's what they put the woke. It's the woke against the Christian views. No, we're not anti-Christian. No, we're not. And so we care about letting people live their lives without discrimination. That's all. It's kind of like free speech. Everybody gets free speech. We want everybody to be created. They are created equal. We want them to be treated equally. Um, you know, Democrats support policies to reduce systemic discrimination in policing, hiring, and education. Now, Trump's moved these all backward. He's done away with DEI in government. A lot of the big corporations have gone along with him, and they're getting kickback from that with people not wanting to shop at their stores or use them. We're for gun safety, prioritizing public safety over gun lobby profits. We want climate action. We want caring. We care about future generations and protecting the planet. We care about immigration reform, treating immigrants as people, not political pawns. We care about the people. It doesn't have to be politics in order to have empathy for your fellow Americans, fellow human beings, and fellow dogs. No. Education and student debt relief. Support public education funding and student loan forgiveness to make learning accessible to all. Making sure opportunity isn't limited to wealth. What's wrong with that? Like, why is that? Oh, that's so terrible. That's the woke agenda. They want these DEI programs. They want to help poor people go to college. Okay. Why are you against that? Democrats push for inclusivity, not division. They focused on lifting people up, not tearing people down. That's what we're about. Policies are based on fairness and opportunity rather than punishment. And they believe I'm a Democrat, believe government should work to protect people, not just corporations or the wealthy. So much of what's going on right now is all about the wealthy. Oh, and then you've got Elon Musk is having problems with his Tesla dealerships because people are boycotting and people are actually vandalizing his dealerships. And so what do? Trump has let's sell cars on the White House lawn. And I'll even buy one for my employees because I can't drive, but they can. And these are cars that nobody can afford. Nobody like regular people, especially facing these tariffs that Trump's put in place. And so all they're about, it's like the right doesn't understand that these policies cover them too. These layoffs cover you, whether you're Democrat, Republican, Independent, not involved in politics at all, don't give a fuck about politics at all. They cover everything. So being woke, come on, let's get out of this idea that being woke is this bad thing. I'm sick of it. I am sick of it. Being woke, being empathetic and loving to your fellow human beings is a good thing. And if we could get more of that in politics, things would be so much better. And that's the thing is, it's like all the things that woke stand for are things that Jesus stood for. Now, whether you're a Christian or not, the teachings in the Bible are well known. And what Jesus said and did, his actions were always to the less fortunate, to the prostitute, to the people who were stealing money from the poor, the taxes and all these things. And if he were here today, would be hanging out with the Democrats. You might think that because you go to church every Sunday or you're this perfect Christian or you support the right wing, the Republicans, that you're on the right side of history. But I'm telling you now, you're not. You're on the wrong side of history. And Jesus, if he were here today, would be hanging out with the empathetic, loving Democrats. I hope y'all listen. I hope y'all understand that we're all living this. And we all have a chance and we all have a right to our lives as we've known them and as we want to know them in the future. We don't want to go back to 1950. We don't want, colored bathrooms and colored water fountains and, all the discrimination that took place back then. We don't want that again. We want to move forward. We want to love each other. And we can do that, but not as long as everybody's fighting over money because it's all about the money. I hope y'all have a fabulous day and please give this a like so I can get out in that algorithm. Have a great day and I will see y'all soon.